So are you actually buying the building as well as the land around it kind of thing? Is that why it's such a grueling permitting process?
No, so I mean, with everything you do, it's like a different licensing you need for it. So for a gym, you need a certain license, and then for a nutrition store, you need a certain one. Trying to put a smoothie bar in it, we needed a certain food licensing one for it. So it's just like, all right, we won't do that one. We'll just do the supplements in gym.
Yeah.
Because it was like Lee said, it's like another 10, 15 grand
Yeah.
just to get that part going.
Oh
Knocking down
man.
walls, which my friend, he ended up, tearing down some walls and putting up walls himself, running the lines of electricity and everything. And he still had to get it written off by an inspection, even though he's the one who did it. So it's crazy. It was just nonstop, always something. First it was like not having the amount of people you could have in there. Then the next one was not having extension cords covered. And then the next one was not having enough fire extinguishers in there or enough exits or exits blocked. And I'm like, holy shit.
Just the
goes on
things
and on.
you don't think about that shit when you're considering going to buy a building, right? It's not
Right.
just as simple as you've got enough money. Yeah, you've got enough money. Great. That's only half the battle. I'm going through it with a building I'm looking at buying now. I've got to get a phase 1 environmental assessment done. And I had quotes that ran from, I know, right? I had quotes that ran from like 1,200, no, like $2,500 to like 5,000, depending on who I wanted to hire. And it had to be pre-approved from the bank. You have to have the lawyer for the purchase and sale agreement. And then, since I've got a rental property on it, I'm going to have to go to the province to find out exactly what the rules are when it comes to tenancy, make sure I'm meeting that. So that's probably another inspection. Continue. It's people don't realize, man. People don't realize. But when you get it and you've got the keys, you did something right.
Oh yeah, that's what. That's the hard part is just getting it going. But once you put everything into it and it starts going, you get it all back. The store and the gym will pay for itself in its own, plus a profit on top of it. So yeah,
we'll have to get Doge. We'll have to get Doge to look into all these government papers that they need. It was like here in Australia. My friend wanted to put up a little carport on the side of his house. He had to get a council inspection to come check that he could put the carport up. Then he had to get another industrial type inspection. It's just like a fucking little carport. And the thing is, here in Australia, if you don't get it, the bloody council flies drones around the place. If they see that you've built anything on your property, they come and fine you for not getting a inspection done beforehand.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's insane.
Well, even farmers who want to build a dam, they got to get permission to build a dam. And how's this? A couple of farmers, the council actually went out there. I'm surprised they didn't get shot because some of these farmers wanted to shoot them, filled their dam in because all this rainwater is just falling out the sky. So if they build a dam, the council will send their drone or people out, measure how big the dam is, and then charge the farmers for the water that comes from the fucking sky.
Wow.
That's how pathetic it is. It's like, how can you charge them for water that naturally comes from the fucking sky?
They call dibs first.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Insane.
That's nuts, man.
It is.
I knew Australia was a bit of a joke, to
we
begin with, but
we got stupid rules here. For a place that was built on fucking criminals from England, we got stupid rules.
It's still criminals running the place, clearly.
So don't go everywhere.
Holy shit,
now all the criminals wear suits in the fucking Parliament House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll see how much Elon can end up cleaning that up. Tony, what's the name of the gym going to be?
It's called Diamond Gym.
Nice.
Diamond Gym? Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah,
When?
cool,
How soon till you open?
So we passed all the inspections now. So now just we're thinking later next week. But even right now, if we want to open, then we can open doors. But there's a few machines that they want to get out because the people who brought them, they forgot to install the bars to load the plate on to the leg press. So we had to send that back.
Yeah.
And then some of the wiring for the cables had already busted already. So they sent us the parts to fix it now. Yeah.
You'll be a technician, man. You'll be a technician by the time you're done. There's no question.
Right? I was like, I'm learning something new every day, you know, going into the
you
store.
will.
So
Yeah.
Holy shit. No, that's awesome. So on top of that, so you're not training there full time now?
no, I probably won't be doing any training, especially while prep is going. Oh well, as far as personal training, but I'm training there already. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
How
cool
is
too
prep
because it's, you
going?
know, it's never packed. You know what I mean? So I can just get in, get out, and me and my low dude go all the time too. So
Nice, man. How is your prep going?
it's good. We're maintaining weight, so we'll hit 250. He'll pull me down, and then we'll read feed back up. And each time we go back up, it's just a better looking, 245, 250. And it's one of those. It's not an easy prep, but it's one of those ones where you want it that bad, so it's like it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? And then seeing all the changes happen as fast as they are, with just, I mean, we made little changes to the diet for like read feed days. My high days, I'll do a big breakfast from Denny's. So it's like 5 French toast, eggs, and bacon.
Oh, can't
Do a
be
regular
Denny's. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
I used to always eat at Denny's. And do you have Norms still? Norms?
No.
Norms used to be a good one. I'd always Denny's, Norms, or IHOP for breakfast.
IHOP is the one, yeah. So yeah, I do that, regular meal too. Pre-workout, I do a California burrito, which is like the fries and the steak, guac, and all that. After the workout, it's in and out, a 2x2, and then my regular meal, 5 and 6. So I love those days.
That sounds like a great day eating to me. I'll do that every day and not stop.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Yep.
I could do that. I'm going to start fucking competing. Jesus.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be good if you could diet on shit like that? Imagine if you could get in shape eating that. Imagine how much easier it would be to compete if you could just eat Denny's every meal and get
right. Well, and like last year, that's what we did all the way up into Olympia too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what it is, but it works.
I always had a cheat day. Some people have a cheat meal. I was like, no, if I start the day off with IHOP, my next meal is going to be shit. My next one's going to be. I just do the whole day. And like you said, the next day you look better, you feel better. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if I can do it again today.
It's probably better for you than spacing them out.
Right.
I always found too, because sometimes, say, over a day I might have ate 3,000 calories clean food. Some of those days I'd have a cheat day. You think you can eat so much, but sometimes when you eat the sugars and fats, your stomach goes. And then by the end of the day, I'm thinking, fuck, I can hardly eat anything because my stomach's been that bloated. So I try cramming more food in it at night time just to fill out for the cheat day.
Just to see.
I think I seen a video where it said you would eat or you would walk to McDonald's, eat, and then walk back home. And that was like your meal and cardio, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it worked out very good because I probably burnt 200 calories and ate 2,000. So the ratio was probably off.
It worked
when
for
I
you.
first got my dogs, I was doing that. My wife got my dogs for me. I'm like, I've got dogs now. I can do more cardio. I take them walking, but I always take my phone or wallet. So I go on this great walk, feel good. And when I get back to the car, there's a cafe. I'd get a hamburger, a milkshake. After a week and a half, I'm like, I've put fucking 4 kilos on. How the fuck's this? I said, this isn't really working out. So now when I go walking, I can't take any fucking form of payment because I buy fucking shit when I finish walking.
I'll be giving it to you for free. Here, have something for free.
Right?
I fight the homeless for a muffin.
So, Tonio, what you're saying is...
I said, thanks to the wife, you get me fat.
Holy fuck. So for beginners to start prep, clearly at least 3 cheat meals a day and ridiculous Synthol protocols, and then you're flying, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Synthol's where it's at.
Holy shit, man. It's unbelievable how many people still to this day think that, like, they think your shoulders are so good that you're pumping Synth. I honestly, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it.
It was one of those things where I was like, if I'm going to use Synthol, why would I keep putting in my shoulders that are already big? Like, I need a better chest, so I'll put it there.
That's the same, because I used to get a lot of time for my arms. Lee's got Synthol in his arms. I'm like, I've never put fucking nothing in my arms once. I said, I'd be too scared to. Even when people say you can shoot your tries and buys, I'm like, even if I did that with anything like a test or something, I was still scared that, say I get an infection and I'm known for having good arms, I fuck it up and now I got to cut part of my arm out. I said, that's going to be fucking shit. So it's so weird these days whether, I think I don't know whether it's the work ethic of younger people now. It's almost like if they can't achieve it and you can, if they can't get big shoulders but you can, you've got to be doing something that's like Synthol or that. They just can't believe it's hard work, genetics. You just got the body to build great shoulders or arms. They got to think, if I can't do it, then he can't do it. He's got to be on something that's, it's like, fucking hell, people. It's just, if you haven't got it, you haven't got it. If you got it, you got it. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, that is the attitude.
Well, you don't have separation in the shoulders like you do, even at this far out of the show, by doing Synthol. You can see the separation between the front delt and the side delt. If you're doing Synthol, the definition is completely blurred.
Right.
You wouldn't put it in the strong point.
He just knows how to put it in properly to make the lines.
Oh, right. That's right. He's a professional.
You wouldn't put it in the strong.
He's a master at his craft.
What'd you say, Mark?
Oh, you wouldn't put it in your strong muscle groups anyway.
Yeah.
Right. That's
like,
why
Milo's put it in his arms because he had weak biceps.
Yeah.
That's why if I had like 20 mil of Synthol, I'd be putting it all in my cock. Put it where I fucking need
it. You'd be showing up on stage like Bo Lewis.
That's right. The Bo will run for his money then.
Oh, holy fuck.
Gifted bodybuilder of all time.
Right?
Yeah. Even when Bo doesn't win, Bo still wins.
Whatever takes the attention off my shit legs.
Yeah, growing the third one artificially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They won't even notice my hamstrings look shit anymore. They'll be too busy going, Jesus Christ, what's that?
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, they look pretty peeled at the NABA Pro 2013.
Yeah. Like, I can't believe that picture come up the other day and I'm thinking, fuck me dead. That was my last show, 2013. My last IFBB show was 06. It's so weird in your mind. It only feels like 5 years, but when you sit and think about it, you're like, fuck, where did time go? Fucking hell. That's amazing.
Now that you got your pro card, I'm sure that you're going to be back anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I said in 2028, it's like, I need 2 years of stem cell and then another year of growth hormone. But then I'll be back.
After that, you're good.
When I did that pro card thing online, because they said, you got that, they got that 3-year thing now, but they said there's a leeway if you haven't renewed it for a while, you got a chance to redo it. So I figured, let me just try. So I went online and did it. And then it came back, your membership number's this. And then I got the pro card. I'm thinking, I bet this is all automated. So when my friend Giles posted, he goes, Lee, should I post? And I said, yeah, post to get people talking. I wondered if the IFBB saw that and went, what the fuck? How the fuck did it I wonder if they were just the shock. How the fuck did that happen? And people say, why did I get it back? And they're like, why did you get it back? I said, well, it's been since 06. It's time I got suspended again.
No time, yeah.
Yeah, just give it a few weeks.
It's been a while.
I got to say, I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that they actually gave it to you, because you haven't been active, like you said, in 11 years now. And the last show was a fucking NABA show, and they still gave it to you.
Well, I gave up. I got my pro card back in 08, and then 010, I figured I wasn't going to compete anymore, so I just let it lapse. So it's been since 010 since I had an IFBB pro card. That's why I figured it's all probably computer generated, automated. So when they realize what happened, they're probably like, what the fuck? How did he get pro?
The computer got fired over giving that to you.
They won't retract it because they won't admit that they make mistakes. We don't.
They'll go online and say, find something that he said bad about us so we can suspend him. Go and find something.
First video they put on. Oh, this will work. He said something here.
He said those politics. He's suspended.
Well, they can't hold anything against you on certain. I mean, if it's on IFBB AMA, it's literally ask me anything. So they can't hold shit like that against you.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, I did promote. I did put up a post because the NABA World is going to be here in Australia. So I did put up a post for NABA World. They might get me for that. But how's this though? I won't say who, but in Australia, because NABBA's a pretty big thing still in the UK and that, and here in Australia.
Yeah.
They've got the Worlds here, so now I've seen these letters, I can't say from who, letters and text messages going out to athletes, gyms, even sponsors. If you sponsored a show, your athletes will be suspended. Some meal prep companies are in gyms that are like sort of IFBB big. A lot of IFBB competitors go to these gyms. They're like, if you sponsored a NABBA show, this gym will take all your meals out of the gym and not sell them. I'm like, the threats that are going on from the IFBB to NABBA, I said, I don't understand it. It's like, if you're an amateur and you want to compete where you want to compete, let them compete, because the IFBB is not paying you. It'd be different if the IFBB paid you a contract and then you're with them. But even if you're a pro, you've got to pay them to be a pro. You're an independent contractor. I can never understand that people that want to compete just want to compete. The more exposure you can get, if you can make more money. If there's a NABBA show this month and you do it, okay. If there's an IFBB show a month later and you do it, who cares? It's not hurting anyone. It's good for the sport to have people out there competing. I just hate when they try and get this monopoly on people and go, you can't go here, you can't go there. But to tell sponsors, I'm like, you need that sponsor. Be like in Australia, KFC sponsors the cricket. They'll be like, okay, the rugby, they go to sponsor rugby, and cricket goes, you can't sponsor the rugby, you can only sponsor this. I'm thinking, how can the IFBB tell sponsors where to spend their money? I don't get it. It's like, there, just from saying that, I probably just got suspended.
Well, if you got suspended, then I'm getting canceled. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Fuck.
Great, hush up.
Real.
We'll have me and Leo have to start our own platform.
I'm not a part of this. I'm prepping for a show. Fuck you guys. Exactly. The Masked Singer.
Just follow the wave.
Tony's like, it. I'm not on here. I'm on the wrong channel. Bye.
No, I get it when it comes to the IFBB. They want the exclusivity of maintaining their status of being the number one bodybuilding organization in the world, and they'll go to the lengths to protect it. But
the thing is that you don't need the threat. The thing is that I said, if you run a good organization, and the IFBB, yes, if you want to do the big pro shows, that's where you got to be. To me, is if you run the show good and you treat the athletes good, you don't need to threaten them to go to you. They'll come to you because that's where they want to be. That's where they want to compete. That's where they're going to make the money and get the most exposure. So why threaten them? You know, if you're running a good show, they're going to come and compete.
That's fair. That's fair. And it is still the biggest. I mean, it's why people cross over to the Pro League, because it's the biggest and the best in the world. That's not going to change. That's not going to change.
No, it's too much. At one time, NABBA was bigger, and they went back and forth, but since the 80s, not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close. None of them, not even close. Not NABBA, not what's the other one? WBO, I think is another. Like, it's not even close.
NABBA has the longer history. Is the thing about NABBA,
and they got that what's that, NPCA or something? Okay. Well, NPC or something? No, not NPC. PNCA. There's another big one that Simon Fan that used to run the IFBB started over there, and it's really big in the UK and that now.
Nah, I have no idea. Like, I don't even really follow any of the other organizations. I catch wind of them from the odd competitor that switches over to the Pro League.
Yeah, right.
Just the best of the best. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I couldn't understand it. Be like, if I was in the IFBB now and I was competing, and there's a show on this weekend, I did it, made some money, but then in 3 weeks' time, if there was a NABBA show on or a and B show and they got 50,000 prize money, why can't I go and compete in it if I'm in shape to make money? That's what you do for a living. And if I'm an independent contractor, why not? That's not hurting the IFBB. I'm still going to be loyal to the IFBB when they've got big shows on. So it's just like, hey, if I can go do another show and make extra money, why not? It's like almost like the Live Golf and the other golf now, how they sort of coincide and stuff,
I saw an article posted by some bodybuilding Instagram page. There's so many of the news pages now. I can't even keep up. But it was an article that was written, and it was titled something like Arnold Schwarzenegger should be supporting all of the bodybuilding federations.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. So I didn't read it, but I saw it pop up, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that people realize that Arnold has done shows overseas that I'm pretty sure were not under the Pro League banner, and they were Arnold Classics.
NABBA, he started off in NABBA. He was NABBA originally before he went to IFBB.
He won NABBA shows for sure. He won
Universe and all that, yeah.
Him and Bill Pearl won the same year. He won the Pro, and Arnold won the amateur 67.
Yeah, but like when Frizzo won those Arnold Classics overseas, they weren't pro league shows.
No, and Arnold was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were the other. They were Raphael shows, weren't they? When they split, there was the Manion's Pro League, and then there was Raphael, whatever his IFBB. It's too confusing these days. I can't keep.
There's a lot of federations.
This is just it, right? This is why I live in the pro league. Too confusing. Best of the bet. That's it, right? And we're only 2 weeks out from the Arnold now, too. Is it 2?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
All I've seen online the last week, if anyone didn't know, Sam Sulek competed and won. That's all I've seen online the last week.
I had no idea.
You didn't know?
I haven't seen I haven't seen a single thing about it in about 18 seconds.
Yeah, I was even sending you pictures. Take a look at this, Kenson.
I made a video today, and I was like, man, maybe I should put something on Sam. So I was like, I'm not doing it. Everybody's covering it. I looked at Nick's Strength and Powers video. It was like 400,000 fucking views. I was like, I missed it.
My wife saw a picture, and my wife, she didn't even talk about his body. My wife's first thing was, oh, he got rid of that fucking broccoli hair, but what's up with the new fucking hairstyle where it's just brushed?
Little hat hair, kind
of. Sam is very, very strong in, his conditioning factor, his consistency factor. He's working on the hair. That's going to be the last thing that shows up. It's like some people, the last thing that comes in is the detail in the quad. Some people, it's the glutes. Well, for Sam, it's the hair.
Well, Sam, I understand. My hair, because I used to blonde my hair, I'd make it blue, I'd make it purple. I couldn't tell you the amount of times in an article I could do something, and it wasn't about my biceps. The article was about my fucking hair. I'm thinking, training my ass off, and all they talk about is my fucking hair.
Holy fuck. Well, that's going to be the goal with Sam, I'm telling you, until... who knows, man? I saw somebody compare his hair to like an old Arnold haircut. We'll see. Maybe that's his plan for the Arnold Amateur coming up.
I could compare it to somebody else who had a little mustache, but I'm not saying who. I'm just sort of pointing over that way, somewhere.
Yeah, that's not going to gain him any favor. No, that won't gain him any favor at the Arnold. That's for fucking sure.
No,
but I don't think he's going to win his pro card at the Arnold, though. I mean, he was good, but I don't think he's.
Depends on who's competing. If nobody competes, then he will.
Yeah, it does matter, but I still think he's got another maybe year under his belt until he's really in that realm. There's more size. Yeah, better conditioning, but he's doing it right.
Well, that's his first real diet, isn't it? That's the first real diet he's ever done.
Exactly. I think he did good for himself.
Who's coaching him?
I don't think he had anyone. I think he did it himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
cool.
Jay Cutler was giving him
I only know
tips.
that because the expert Nick Trigilli said that. That's how I know that, because Nick Trigilli's he's on everyone's case if you don't train right or look good.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Pro.
Oh, hold on, he's doing curls. He leant back a little bit. That is so wrong. Do not lean back doing curls. Oh, fucking hell, Nick. Jesus Christ.
It's funny. I saw that post that he put, and I actually didn't even listen to anything that he said, but I posted on there. I was like, oh, look, Nick's still here. It's good to see you, man.
I haven't seen him in a while. I think maybe I unfollowed him. I'm not sure.
He just doesn't pop
it's
up
so
anymore
funny,
for me, honestly.
On everyone's training style. It's like, look, unless you're really cheating bad, like, you're swinging something bad. It's like when I used to curl super heavy, I'd get to the bar to here. If I had like 250 pounds, I'd have to lean a little bit just to counteract the weight pulling me forward. And if anyone does a little bit like that, Nick's like, that is wrong. You got to stand. It's like, you got to let your body go where the biomechanics of your body go. As long as like I said, as long as you're not really ripping it and throwing it around, you need a little bit of, I'd always say a little bit of cheating to add stress to the muscle, not take it away. So you can't be perfect in every form of exercise you do. There's got to be a little give and take, but Nick's always like, he's doing it wrong. See how he's doing it wrong? If you want to do it right, you subscribe to my training program.
yeah, exactly.
Teach me now with this code.
Everybody knows in the comment section how to train perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you show me how it's perfectly done, and then I'll know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to show you.
Like
They
I said,
just want to see it.
everyone's so different. I could do a barbell curl, Tonio could do one, or you could do one. And we're all going to do it a little bit different just because the way our bodies are built. So it's like, it's not to say any of us are doing it wrong. As like I said, as long as you're not swinging it, it's like, as long as you're feeling, you get a great pump and they're growing, who's to say it's wrong? Fuck.
Right.
Look at Ronnie train and back, or Branch train. You'd be like, that is definitely wrong. But look how big they got. So it's like, you can't, you know.
We're doing something right. You're right though. There's an amount of intensity that goes into even the last few reps where some may consider it, quote unquote cheat reps or something like that.
Yeah.
No. If you're training with actual intensity and you're really stressing the muscle, then coming out of form, traditional form, I guess. Like, I don't even want to call it that, to be honest with you, because I think it insinuates something that's incorrect. And I don't think that that's incorrect. In fact, I think if you don't have that portion, then you're missing out on a portion of intensity, and you're missing out on a portion of your gains. Tonio,
and like I said, everyone's different too. Like you said, everyone's different. The way our bodies are made, our leverage, so it's just like when I used to race. You can have a certain line on a racetrack you take, but another racing car driver might take a little bit different line, and a guy will go, well, that's the wrong line. But to him, if that's how he feels comfortable and he can get on the accelerator a lot quicker and come out of the turn, if it works for him, it works for him. It might, textbook wise, it might be off, but yet in practicality, it works great. So, sometimes textbook and reality don't go hand in hand. So,
right.
I think a lot of guys are afraid to post like actual. They're so scared to not be perfect that they're missing out on that. And it's a shame. Train however makes your physique the best, not how Instagram people will say, "Oh, you're not doing it correctly."
Train the way you want to train too, right? Yeah, go ahead.
What did you say?
Well, I wanted to ask you, Tonio, when you were in Brazil, that's when I know that you really started a training style that was heavyweight and high reps kind of thing, right? Now, that's some of the best growing that you ever did, man, was over there, training in that style.
Oh, yeah. And I keep it going now, too, same way. So I might not have, Johan here to force those extra reps to where we'll hit that complete failure, but it's like it will he will then force 5 more, 10 more with helping me get those reps in, you know what I mean? So now when I work out, or even with my little dude, we'll get to where, we hit that 15, 20 mark, and then we try to push for 10 more. And he'll spot me, I'll spot him. So, and no matter where the weight's at, like, we're going to keep those same reps, and if we can't get that weight with those reps, then we'll drop down and finish out that set. But we never cancel or end the set early.
Hard training, man. And that's exactly how it should be, And that's where you get that muscle density too.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think high reps are better. I know people say heavier weight builds the muscle, whatever, which, is true. But the high reps and, the heavy weight we do it at, I think it's just giving us the right amount of both. Muscle density, maturity, all that is key in bodybuilding.
It's more fun, too. It's just more fun.
Yeah.
It is. It's
better.
why I train it. It is, man. It is, You feel like you fucking did something afterwards, too.
Right.
It's way better.
I still love doing the high reps on legs, doing crazy shit with legs going into the 100s, 200s, or just where you...
Can you do 1,800 reps or something like that in the leg extension?
1,027 on the leg press.
1,027. Can you imagine how sore those quads would be?
Start with the leg press. Where you do the old 3 plates, 30 reps, 4 plates, 40. Every time you add a plate, you keep going up to get like 8 plates each side for 80 reps, and then you bring it back down. You start going back to 7 for 70 and come back down again. That was always fun.
I don't think anyone just drops us like that anymore.
Funny thing was that as you come back down, you get back to the 3 plates for 30, and you're struggling your ass off. I remember this one young kid coming once, he's like, "Oh, is that all? I can do that." I'm like,
yeah.
Where the fuck were you half hour ago when I was doing the 8 for 80 and 7 for 70? They just come in and see the last set and go, "Oh, I can do that."
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Guaranteed nobody trains like that. Yeah, you should.
I was like, yeah, that's a crazy pyramid drop set right there.
Yeah. But fun. If you get into the zone and do that with a training partner, it's so much fun because it's such a challenge to do it. It's so much fun.
So I might throw up at the end of that for sure.
Everything burns. Once your quads get out, you know, the whole abductors kick in, your hammies kick in. It's like, Jesus Christ, not one part of your leg's not hurting anymore. It's just like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, then you can't walk either.
I like throwing in like 100 body weight squats like halfway through a workout or something, just to throw it in, right? I mean, you really get a good feel for your form that way too by doing these higher reps. Like, I love my body weight exercises, but yeah, I'll be halfway through legs. Doesn't matter what it is I'm doing. I'll throw them in and then maybe take 2-3 minutes and then go back on usually a machine after that or something, right? It works, man. It works.
I do that like in between. I'll start doing like get a big room and I'll start doing like body weight lunges back.
Right.
Each time I go down, I'll do 2 each leg, on each leg 2 and 2. Then I'll go back and that back. And then when I get back, I'll do like 50 body weight squats and then jump back on a machine. And that really gets some burn. And I feel like a pussy because I'm doing it in between my sets. I'm using no weight. I feel like a pussy because sometimes a girl goes lunging past me with 20-kilo dumbbells, and I'm like, oh. And I'm just doing body weight. I feel like a pussy. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, I've got a bigger stomach, so I've got 40 kilos added to me.
There you go.
I don't need the dumbbells.
And your arms alone are how much?
Exactly.
You know,
they're a burden. I tell you, they're a burden to carry these. No wonder I got sore shoulders. That's my arms. That's pulling my shoulders out of joint. Maybe it's going here too much.
What the fuck do you got there?
Oh, that was a iced caramel latte from McDonald's.
Right.
Why do I go there? Because they say, look, it's like having a private chef. The young kids work there, so I like to go and support the young kids in their job, and they like to cook me breakfast every day. So I'm just helping out the community. Not because I like to eat it, of course. I just helping the community. Yes.
Still the same
community service. The Lee Priest version of community service.
Yeah.
I'm keeping these young people employed.
Well employed. I love it. Well, Tonio, once you finished the 2023 Olympia, that was one of the things you went for was McMuffins, wasn't it?
For what you said, was it muffins?
Yeah, you were killing a bunch of egg McMuffins and sausage McMuffins, weren't you?
Yeah, well, that was the Arnold Brazil, right?
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
It's something about their McDonald's out there is just so different, tastes different. And so some friends that came down to support doing a show, and we went to McDonald's one time, and then we were just glued. Just kept going back all the way until we had to fly back home. Even took some back to, bring on the plane with us. It was crazy.
It was that good? You had to take some back from Brazil?
Yeah, very different. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, even the bread they use is different.
Probably better for you.
How many did you take back?
You know what? Because we went, so I think I had 4. They had a few, and then we stopped at this mall and grabbed it was like a bakery, and it was I don't know, it was like in a cup and you eat. I don't know what it was, but I bought all of them, and that's what I had back on the plate.
You get all of them?
Yeah, I swear I took all of them. So I don't know what it is about the food.
Typical after a contest. It's like after a contest, you can't choose one, so you got to take them all.
You take them all.
Like, what cake do I want? I'll have one of each.
And they look at you like you're crazy.
I used to get to the point too. I didn't even want the whole cake. I just wanted a bite. So I'd like take a bite out of it, then throw that one away. I grab this one, throw that one away. It's just like I just wanted to taste them all. I didn't want to eat the whole thing. Yeah. I just wanted to taste them all.
Yeah, it was
employed. That's keeping people employed right there.
Recycle the cake.
Recycle the cake.
That's why buffets after a contest are the worst thing, because oh my god, after a contest I won't even go to a buffet. I'll just get room service. If I go to a buffet, you know what it's like, because you haven't had it for so long. You just keep going round and round. You sit there, your guts bloated, I think I got more room. Up I go again. And you get that full. Oh, my God. I used to make myself sick at buffets because you're just trying to cram everything that you haven't had in 4 months into one meal.
Oh, yeah. But then that water weight sucks, too, the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Ankles all swollen.
You push your ankle and doesn't come back out.
Oh, yeah. Leaving fingerprints on your body now.
Like,
had a lot of those.
In my feet. Your feet won't even go in your shoes. They look like fucking Fred Flintstone feet. You're like, this can't be healthy.
The extremes.
Oh. And heaven forbid you got to fly after the day you fucking pick out. You get on a plane, then you really fucking... Yeah.
All of a sudden, you put on 35 pounds.
I took my shoes off on a plane once, and I couldn't get them back on when the plane landed. My feet were that swollen. I had to walk off the plane with just in my socks.
I can see you going now.
At that point.
Holy shit! That's one advantage with the Legion. That's in your backyard, right, Tonio?
Oh yeah, literally down the street.
Big advantage. Man, who else is doing that show right now? Do you know? I haven't heard.
Nope.
Aside from Ken.
Nope, I haven't heard anyone else coming down to do it.
Not yet.
You know, I like talking a little. I talk a little shit to try to get people to bite to come, but nothing yet.
You got to be careful when you talk shit. They get very upset these days. They're very sensitive.
That's very true.
Talk shit. I hate Antonio. Fuck him. Who's he think he's talking shit? I'll come out. Like, just relax, people. Make it like the wrestling used to be, where you could have the good guys, bad guys. People would talk shit. It'd be fun. But now people get so upset they can't even take a joke or even just play along with it. They take it so personal. Like, just relax, people. Play into it. Be like good cop, bad cop. Have fun. Make it exciting for the fans. Don't take it to heart. Fuck.
I was like, yeah, some don't even want to get into it because they're scared of what they're going to look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
don't want to look like the bad guy.
Right. I like the villain.
You got to be the bad guy.
Definitely.
Wrestling.
That's why I say it in all my videos. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Right. No one is biting yet. But you're right. It does. It makes it more exciting. Look at what went on with Nick and Blessing back at the 2022 Olympia. Yeah.
Right.
That was good. Now, Blessing couldn't back up his shit. That's the only thing that kind of fizzled out there, right? Blessing could not back up his shit.
But if he could have, it would have been interesting.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. If you are going to talk a lot of shit, you got to be pretty confident you can back it up.
At least come close.
or if you know you're that bad, just talk all the shit in the world and come last anyway and go, well, I was just talking shit.
Just kidding, bro. Yeah.
Like me talking shit now. I'm coming back to do the Arnold. I'm going to beat everyone. Fuck you, Sam. Some Lee Prince is coming back, and I get last and go, oh well. I'm a good shit talker.
Hey man, guys probably make money off of that. Just that alone.
Money, yeah. Just talking.
Yeah.
Hey man, Blessing's got over 1 million. I know he's over 1 million followers on Instagram for sure. Talked a lot of shit.
Well, he does funny videos. He does like entertaining videos and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he was a YouTuber first.
Right. No, yeah, I think he's going to have a good comeback this year. Actually, he's looking bigger.
Yeah, seen a recent physique update. He's looking big.
Yeah, he's looking bigger. Yeah. We'll see when he cuts down how much he really put on, but no, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Arnold Classic. Fair to say Samson's taking it home? Anybody want to disagree with that?
Yeah. At the moment, it looks like it. From we're going by the photos we've seen, it looks like he's going to be the one there because, we're still seeing Derek, and we've seen Derek look better, but because with Chris now, Chris's protocol is going to be totally different to Harney, so I'm sure Chris will bring him in his best, but, might be one of those where we've seen guys a week out, you go, oh, he's not going to make it in the day to show you like, oh, fuck, what did he do? So, there's still hope for Derek, but Samson looks like the front runner here. So, and then there's so many others too. After those two, I'm up in the air, whether it's Andrew or who else is in it. Bonak's looking good too. So he could sneak in. Yeah, James is looking pretty good. But there's so many other people there. And what's his name? I forgot.
John Clarita, he's good too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe the other one.
Carlos.
I was going to say the black guy, but that doesn't cover. That covers.
Hakeem Williams is there. Hakeem Williams.
You know him? No, what's his name? He won the show. They always talk about his back isn't good, but it is good. It's
Hakeem.
just like
That's not Hakeem.
Hakeem Williams. Yeah, like I reckon he could come out of nowhere too if he gets it right. So you can't count him out. So it's going to be a pretty good show. That's what I like about it. Apart from Samson, you think winning it, or if you come just say he misses it. To me, it's like all the other places all up in
Carlos.
the air. So.
Carlos.
Oh yeah, Carlos is the
yeah. Almost forgot about him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's so many things that can happen there with conditioning and who gets their peak on the day that what we think might be the order could totally be changed on the day of the show, which I think makes it exciting. So,
right.
Oh, absolutely, it does.
100%, man. 100%. I've got the wild card pick of all wild card picks. I'm telling you, I've got Carlos over Derek still going into this show. I don't think I don't think that Derek is going to be able to really nail it this time around, man. I just don't.
Someone's going to do a show about you saying that now. That idiot over there at such and such.
Kenson Jardine from EB09 has lost his
fancy this guy running a podcast. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Somebody already did.
Did
you got to take a step back, Kenson. You got to take a step back.
No, I'm not taking a step back. I'm
taking 10 steps fucking forward. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
No.
Not taking a step back, you're taking a step forward.
10.
He's
10 steps forward.
He's going full retard.
No, you never go full retard.
Well, you just did.
Well, fuck it.
You're fucked.
Don't worry about it. I'll when I'm wrong, I'll just be like, I was just kidding.
Mark, Tonio, and Lee, we do not agree with the opinions of the host of this show. We have nothing to do with him.
Our hands are clean.
No, well, don't come back next time. Fuck it. No, Dylan over at Project Bodybuilding. Dylan did a video on Derek versus Carlos because I told him that Carlos was going to beat him, and so he made a it was a good video. It was good. Yeah. It was well done. He's totally fucking wrong, but it was well done. Good video overall. See, Dylan's 21. He's Dylan's 21 and he's a child, so he doesn't know what the fuck is going on yet. But he'll figure it out.
He's still in love with Derek. That's why, isn't he?
I thought he hates Derek, doesn't he?
He hates everyone.
He does hate everyone. Why does he even watch bodybuilding?
Dylan, you must learn to love yourself, Dylan, before you can love him.
If you just start training, he'd be doing a lot better.
Well, that's just it.
You don't need to. Do you mean you got to train to do a podcast these days? A bodybuilding podcast? That's weird.
You should practice a little bit what you preach.
No, that's silly. Why should you do that? I was going to start a podcast about tennis tomorrow and just talk about tennis. No, I know nothing about it.
One about race car driving.
No, but I've done that.
I know something about that.
I got to pick something that I know nothing about, like American football. I'm just going to talk about American football. I know fucking nothing about it. All I know is it goes on too fucking long. How can a game go on for hours and hours of all those stoppages and shit? I'm like, fucking hell.
They sell more in the commercials. They get to play more commercials.
This game should only be 2 hours long. How's it go 4.5 fucking hours?
Money racket.
And baseball, I think, just as bad. Baseball's like long and fucking long and fuck.
Can't watch that shit on TV, man. I don't watch TV anyway, but even when we had it growing up, I couldn't watch that shit on TV.
Yeah, I'd watch hockey. That's about it.
Yeah, I could do that. That's just too Canadian. Of course we can do that.
You watch ice hockey.
Well, that's different though because there's fight. I mean, not that that's the entire game, but there's fighting in that.
There's always a couple of fights.
There's always a couple of fights. Right?
I like when they try and hit each other and they're moving back and forth on the skates, and as they go to hit them, they slide back and they keep missing them because they're moving back and forth on the ice.
And one guy has his helmet on, and the other guy doesn't. It's like, well, this is not fair. But they go at it anyway. I try to keep my helmet on and the gloves on. That way, you know, you'd be better off.
Just like a good sparring session.
Would make bodybuilding more exciting. Imagine throwing elbows on stage. Judges aren't looking.
We had that time when Phil and Kai almost went at it. Remember, they gave each other a bit of a shove, and Kai got in his face. I'm like, was that real? Were they really going to go at it? Imagine if they had it. They just started punching it out on stage.
Be all oiled up. They try to grab each other and be like, whoop, and slip right out.
Oh, fuck. The schmoes in the front row would have got excited if they started wrestling on stage. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Oh, would have been dollars being thrown on the stage and fucking grapefruit.
Nowhere to put the dollar bill.
That's find a place.
Imagine if they did throw down, they probably both would have been disqualified. And who came in third?
That's true. Sean Roden.
Right?
Sean Roden would have been Olympia champion.
He would have had it. They would have had to
disqualify. Sean Roden would have tried to break it up. He probably would have got hit by mistake. Then he would have joined in. It would have been like this all-in brawl of men in posing trunks covered in oil, punching each other on stage.
Highest ratings of any Olympian.
And Steve Weinberger, guys, calm down, guys, knock it off. You just let him go. Wouldn't you be like a fucking pack of fucking buffalo on stage, oiled up, just coming at it?
Holy shit. Tonio, how many puppies you got left over there?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4?
And they're fighting right now, yeah. That's why I keep looking over.
What type are they? What type of dog?
Rottweilers.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Love Rottweilers.
Mm-hmm.
I got two big American Staffies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
they're huge.
Those are big.
Yes, I know. I know when they both tore my shoulder. Thank you. Had them on that one arm, walking them, and they fucking took off like that, and just that quick snap. Oh, fuck! I said to my wife, I wanted a small dog. Thanks for the shoulder.
Big as they come, them ones.
Oh, yeah, I think combined they're 230 pounds combined, and they fucking took off, whack, and then just snap.
You said both shoulders or one?
One. I had them both on one arm, and I was walking fine. And this guy's dog got excited, so he let his dog off his leash, and it come running for mine, so mine went like that really fast, and I went, oh, fuck. So I dug my knees in the ground. I'm holding my wrist so they can't pull my shoulder anymore. And they finally sit down. The guy walks over with his dog. He puts it back on the leash. He looks at me and goes, that's your exercise for the day, mate. And he walked off. I'm thinking, oh, you fucking ass. I said, if I let mine two off, I'll give you some fucking exercise. Couldn't even get him back in the car. Couldn't lift him in the car. My shoulder was just fucked. I'm like, that was a fun day. Of course, I went home and blamed the wife again. Thanks for them fucking dogs. Now I'm getting fat walking them. Now I've torn a fucking shoulder. These dogs are going to be the end of me.
Need a little
you still love fucking animals. Man.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a little Pomeranian. I just sit there like this and pat it.
Oh, man. Look, I love my little 9-pound mini Dachshund, man. I love that dog. Yeah. And let me tell you, when they first wanted to get it, Kristen and Jaden, I was like, you guys want another dog? I was like, we have 2 that you guys don't love enough, okay? Like, you want to get a third one now? And I was like,
watches you work out.
He is my little workout buddy now. I'd never be without him, ever. I'm telling you. But if it wasn't for them, I never would have got a small dog. But when we were going to get him, I was like, telling myself, I was like, okay, bud, this is going to be your dog. You realize that. You're going to be the one looking after it. This is going to be your dog. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And now, I do, man. I love him. I'll take him down to the gym with me.
Him around in a little pink tote bag. You carry him around like Legally Blonde.
It's blue. It's blue. He's a male.
But I got cats too. But my cats are going to be the death of me. when I came back, was a couple of months ago from overseas, I slightly tore his tricep here because I turned around the bedroom. The cat was there. So I almost stepped on the cat. So I jumped really quick, put my arm down fast, and I went, oh, fucking hell. I'm like, these animals are going to fucking, like in the kitchen, the cat sits behind me. I'm moving a hot thing of water. Almost trip on the fucking cat holding a big thing of hot water. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm sure these animals are out to get me.
Cats try to trip you. I know they do.
All the time.
No, I won't be getting one. I'll tell you that. I am the three. No, I don't want anything else that comes into the house that lives, breathes, eats, shits. That's it. Nothing else under this roof. Listen, I'm going to breed them and sell them like Tonio does.
Well, I said I got 7 cats that are all out to get me.
Wow. 7?
I'm the crazy cat man.
Just the one for me.
Tonio, you probably didn't know. Lee loves it. Lee, you volunteer at like the pet shelters and shit too, right?
Yeah, that's why you keep bringing them home and shit. So yeah. And once you get to your 50s, you got to get 7 cats. It's the only fucking pussy I get these days. I just sit there and it purrs and it drools all over me. Nothing like a little wet pussy drooling over you while you're patting it.
They keep clean too. They keep themselves clean too.
Oh, man. I can see wife number 4 in your future. Fuck.
I'm on my 5th wife now. You mean? What do you mean, wife number 6?
What do you mean?
My mistake. Apologies.
Keep up.
That's one thing I hope I do not have to keep up with. Look who it is. He made it.
Hey.
What's going down?
Oh, there he is. On, man?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, man. Good.
You look like you've had a fresh haircut or something there. What's going on? You look fresh.
I had to get a haircut. You know, I'll be stripping and stuff late night. So.
Look at that.
It's good, man. It's good.
Did too.
Yeah, look great. Look great in there.
Distinguished.
What's going on with y'all?
This is it, man. This is it. We were
Kenzo is saying that Carlos is blowing Derek away at the Arnold, starting shit.
Tell me I'm wrong. I just said he was going to beat him.
Well, that's the same thing. Blowing away. Come on.
Didn't say how. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm right.
Who y'all picking to win?
Samson.
Don't ask me. I made a prediction video a while back, and I kind of regret my decision.
Mark's like, Lee Haney.
Hey, with his structure, he could win.
Yeah.
Mark, you can change your predictions, dude. Like Chris Cormier and Dennis James and Milos, they do it every week for like 8 weeks straight. Don't worry about it.
I'll rebuttal.
There you go. Nah, Samson's going to take it home. I mean, Bo, you probably saw the update that he dropped there today.
I've seen updates, man. There's just no way.
Was that the side chest picture he posted, was it? Or?
Yeah.
Lag on him.
Insanity.
Like he looking close to running right now.
Yeah.
And it's
man.
In a way.
I was like, I haven't seen it.
As long as you can bring it to the stage. It's going to be hard on a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking right, it is. But we were talking about hard training earlier. Samson is still doing the hard training, man. That's one of the best parts about watching him go through this whole prep. He does not slack off on he still is doing the drop sets and the supersets. Like the guy trains fucking hard, man.
Yeah. Do you get like me though when you see him do that? It's like when I was watching Hardy out from the Olympia and he was doing those fucking 7 plates a week out. I'm like, oh, it's like I like to see it, but then I'm just thinking one little fucking twinge you've that weight a week out and your fucking show's over, just a little tear. It's like I love to see him do it because he loves to train heavy, but I'm thinking a week out, do you really need to push it and go 7 plates when you're that dehydrated and you're that lean? It's like, it's like it just always makes me cringe when I see guys going heavy a week out. It's like, oh, don't do it.
You're more likely to get hurt the leaner you are. I can imagine. Right. Dorian tore his arm. He was pretty close to the 94 competition.
Yep.
Well,
I remember when Chris Lunn would make us do those photo shoots for Flex back in the day, and that's where Books tore both his quads. Remember that picture? He was doing 6-7 plates, and he said
tore both his quads.
Both quads just tore going down. Remember the picture of him under the bar and his legs bent back, like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he made him use the real weights, and he made him come back and do it again, I think, or something like that.
And Chris Lunn would always make you use the real weights. Like, we're not using fake weights, and even I'd go 5 plates sometimes a week out. And just the way Chris would do it, because it wouldn't be like a full rep. I eventually told him, listen, I'll do the reps, you just photograph, because Chris would be like, bring it down 4 inches. Now hold it there, down a bit more, hold it. Now come back up a bit. I'm like, doing that, like if you do the rep, it's okay. But when you're going to hold it, go down an inch, come back up an inch, I'm like, and you got no shirt on. I don't know why you want us with no shirts on, covered in oil, trying to hold a fucking bar. You're like, this is fucking bullshit.
Wonder your legs got so good, though.
I'm surprised more people didn't get injured. Fuck.
Nick, when he was just before he skipped out on his first Olympia in 2023, he said he like got up off of a machine. He wasn't even training legs that day, and he tore his hamstring. So he said.
Oh wow!
Right? Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It's crazy to see Hottie doing like 6 plates, even if it is on the hack squat. Like, yeah, that's balls, man. That's another level. That is, no question.
Mm-hmm.
Saw him benching 6 plates today, I think. 5 or 6 plates. Oh, he's nuts. He's nuts. He'll do that on decline.
It's all fun and games till someone gets hurt.
Yeah, I'd have been doing that stuff, though. So it's for him. Anybody else, like, man, hey, you stepping in front, you trying to do this stuff.
Not many get away with it. Oh, what do you got coming up this season anyway? You got a show picked out?
Yeah, I might. Well, I got like 2 of them picked out. I'm thinking about jumping in 2 of them. So
he's doing the Legends. Okay. He's doing the Legends. Tonio's been talking shit about you, Bo, about doing the Legends. Yeah. You should have heard him. Yeah.
I ain't got no muscle for that right now.
He said you're too scared to go in the Legends show because he's going to be there. That's what he said.
I can't step beside him, man. Tonio like he ain't nothing but he a different version of Dexter Jackson. Ain't nobody trying to stand next to Tonio. Look, I'm trying to go to the Masters. I ain't messing with him.
To the Masters, yeah, right.
You old enough for the Masters?
Yeah, I'm 46. I'll be 47.
Oh, jeez.
That's crazy.
46,
somebody found the 40s at all.
Yeah, somebody found the Fountain Youth.
Hey, I've been doing it for a lot. I've been doing it over 30 years now.
I've been doing it over 40. I'm like, Jesus, I need to get a life. I'm thinking I'll be 53 this year. I'm like, where the fuck did my life go?
Yeah, from gym to gym to gym. Yeah. You're still doing that.
That's what I mean. I need to see a psychiatrist. This is fucked up. This can't be right. You've got to be fucking retarded. To do this over 40 years, you've got to be fucking retarded. There's something wrong with me.
You got to have some kind of screws loose to keep doing
it. Exactly. And like you said, to do it day after day, you put yourself through all this pain and suffering. You're like, this can't be fucking right.
And I'm still buying equipment for the house. I got the cardio stuff upstairs and got my weights downstairs.
You're like me. You're twice as retarded. You're twice as retarded because you bring the torture chamber home as well. When you can't get to the gym, you got the shit at home. I could watch TV on the couch, or should I go and create some pain with myself? I'll go cause myself some pain rather than watch TV.
I had a Canadian bodybuilder message me, Lee Lombardi, just today. I posted something in my gym, and he was like, "Man, your gym just looks." He's like, "The gym just looks like a dungeon." He's like, "That's the kind of place I like to fucking train." So I sent him a message because he trains at home, and I was like, "Your gym looks pretty nice, man." He's like, "Yeah, but yours looks like a dungeon." He's like, "That's the shit right there." I was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about refinishing it, but I was like, just can't do it, man. I love the dungeon. I love it." So I've got, bringing the pain home and making sure that it's like as adverse of an environment as possible, because it's not heated in there either in my gym, right? I just keep it. It's cold.
I was like, are you always in sweaters when you're working out? I seen that.
I love it, man. I love it. You know, it goes hand in hand with my cold plunge training. It's awesome. Now you got to be nuts to do that.
I saw you sitting out there in the cold plunge pool. I'm like, why do you need a pool? Just go fucking hose yourself and stand outside, you dickhead. What do you need the water for? It's already fucking minus what? You're standing in the snow, just stand under a fucking hose. What are you getting in the fucking plunge pool for? Jesus.
I broke like 3 inches of ice out of it.
Might as well use it.
Yeah, it's true. I paid for it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny if it actually froze while you're in there and you become like a fucking ice block if the thing froze while you're in it.
You like Jack Nicholson on The Shining, at the end of The Shining, just standing there.
See, that's how mine is. I got my stuff in the garage down there, and it's cold out there.
Yeah.
But I still be out there. I be out there sweating. I had that hoodie on, and I'm sweating hard.
You ever get it like when I lived in the high desert of California in the wintertime, it was snowing and that, I'd go out to the shed with my dumbbells wearing, like the bars were that cold, they like burn your hands because they're that cold, the metal's cold.
Yeah. Now, Tonio, there's just some like training that you got to try out.
No, I'm good.
The old barn.
Yeah.
Tonio needs to try it out.
No, I'm good.
No, come on.
He likes the heat. He likes the heat of the desert. But actually, it gets pretty cool in the desert at night time still. That's so true. It does.
Yeah. Now, I would find that hard. No, like training in the warm environment. I would find that just as difficult because we're not used to that shit here.
Yeah, well, Texas is the worst.
Oh yeah, humidity. Oh, no, that's like when I was in the high desert. It'd be 116 when I was in the high desert because it was a dry heat. It was bearable because it was hot, but yet you didn't sweat. And then I'd drive 40 minutes down to Venice Beach where it's 70 degrees and I'd be sweating like a pig from the humidity. Yeah, but the dry heat was, even when I lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, the dry heat was pretty good to training. But like I said, when I lived in Austin, Texas, oh, fuck. The fucking humidity and shit.
I ain't trained that yet out there in that heat like that. But they said Texas is crazy once it get hot out there.
Oh, yeah. It's like a cheat code, getting ready for the prep. Getting on stage, you're going to lose a lot of that extra water.
That's what I be loving right there. I ain't got to go in there and get in the sun. I can train outside or train in some heat. I'm good.
Right.
Relocated, Bo?
In Nashville.
You're in Nashville. Okay. It's not too cold there.
Oh, it's cold.
Is it cold?
Like I got
I didn't see you when I was in Nashville last year.
It's snowing outside right now.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I was in Nashville last year, Bo. I didn't see you.
I was on the other side over there.
I was there for that expo, and then there was a big music thing on in Nashville when I was there. Yeah. Some big music award thing on. Man, the amount of people in Nashville, oh my God. All of them drinking up and down the street, riding those bars, peddling drink while you're peddling.
That's what they be doing right there on Broadway. Like, you ever come, let me know. If any one of y'all come, let me know. Y'all got
I like that. We can start one of those, like the drinking ones where they pedal. We could start one of those with McDonald's. So you pedal while you eat McDonald's and just keep beating as you go around.
That's the only way it moves. You got to pedal. Then they be getting drunk on that. Yeah. Hey, you put like
they're all getting drunk while they're pedaling down the street.
You just got the guy up in the front. He's steering while you pedal.
And then there was like everyone was drinking, then the smell of cannabis. That's all you smell walking up and down the street. I was getting high just following people. I'm like,
is that legal in Nashville?
They were selling it and people were smoking it.
It ain't legal, but like they put it like this: the police ain't messing with you up here. In Nashville, you can ride around with like a half ounce of weed and they can't do nothing about it. That's if they signed the paper, but anything more than that, like, they take it.
They're probably like if it keeps the people happy and calm, they can have it a little bit.
It was like that here. Before they legalized here, that's kind of how it was. It was like, it's not really something that you should have, but nobody really messed with you with it. Now it's just across the country. You go to the liquor store, you can get it.
Oh well,
that's funny. I was walking back to my hotel in Nashville, and that big fucking because they had everywhere because the music thing's on and streets are blocked off. that big like riot truck as I'm crossing the road. The lights go woo, and it pulls up right beside me. And they open the door. They go, "Hey," yeah. He goes, "Hey, Lee," and they got out and took a photo with me for a second. I'm like, "Fuck, what did I do now? Did I fucking jaywalk? Was the light not fucking red?" I'm always getting in trouble, but at least they only wanted the photo, so it was like.
If they recognize you down there, oh, you good. Everything's gonna be free if they recognize who you are.
I got pulled over for jaywalking once in Columbus, Ohio. It was after the show. I went to a restaurant. I was walking back. It was fucking snowing. Said don't walk. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking wait. There wasn't one car on the road. As soon as I crossed, woo, fucking cop pulls up. Hey, you see it says don't cross. I'm like, yeah, but no one's around. He goes, you got the ID? I said, it's at the hotel. He's like, where are you from? I said, Australia. He goes, oh, isn't that where Arnold's from? I said, no, he's from Austria. I'm from Australia.
Should have just said, yeah.
He's like, okay, well, just don't do it again. I'm thinking, there's not one car on the fucking road. I was like, why am I going to wait to fucking cross? It's fucking cold as. I thought, okay, go on your little power trip. Bye-bye.
Hey, y'all get y'all free ticket, whatever it is, to register the seat on unless y'all going.
No, I'm not going. I was meant to, but I'm not now.
Yeah, they send you a little thing on email or whatever. Just fill it out. They give you free free pass to watch.
No.
Oh, nice.
Like going or live stream? To go down there or live stream?
No, just to watch the live stream.
Oh, got you.
So he doing it right. He can make money by people going down there, but you're gonna make a lot of more money by making it free for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna tune in, but you're gonna still have a lot of people to go down there and see it.
Is anyone still taking bets if he's going to up the money on the day of the show to beat the Olympia?
I guarantee he's gonna up that money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he has to, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said 5, right? He said he's going to give 5.
Yeah. He said 5, and then the Olympia went,
they gave
Olympia
6.
went 6.
He has to give 7.
You know, Arnold doesn't like in second. He likes to be number 1. So
yeah,
just open up his wallet and.
I want to see him walk out and just go $1 million. Boom, beat that.
But I think he can do
exactly.
it.
Oh yeah, sure he could.
Sure he could if he wanted to.
And he'd love to be the first. He'd love to be the first $1 million bodybuilding show. So, because if he goes 7 or 8, you know, Jake Wood will go $1 million. If Arnold goes 7 or 8, Jake Wood will push it higher. So,
the first one, I've said it before, and I will say it again. The first competition to give away $1 million will be the #1 competition in bodybuilding. That's it. It's a race that's on right now between the Olympia and the Arnold Classic.
Yep.
And the question is, who's going to get there first? Dubai probably could too, you know. I don't think they're going to, and they don't have the opportunity at this point like Arnold does. But Arnold is set up right now to set himself up to have the #1 show in bodybuilding, give away $1 million, and that's it. He's #1. The Olympia is not going to go past that.
But I wonder how would he spread it out though, giving away $1 million though. That's the thing. Like back in the day, remember how it was? Everybody in the top 10 league got a check. Would he do the top 10, or would he make first, second, third, the most paid? That'll be the thing to see though.
For Olympia and men's open, top 10 gets paid. I know 212 is just the top 5.
Yeah.
Back in my day, when I stood up for the athletes, even people out of the top 10 got money. What happened to that?
That's what it should be, like the top 10. Because it's invitation, so why not the top 10? Everybody get.
Well, I think everyone in the Olympia. I mean, like back in the day when they didn't get it, then I stood up, and then if you weren't the top 10, you got 2,000. Because I used to say, listen, this is meant to be the Super Bowl. How can you have guys coming here that are qualified to be here? Like you said, the Arnold's invitation. How can you have them come and go home without even $1 in their fucking pocket? I said, that's pathetic for meant to be the #1 show like the Olympia. Everyone should be going home. If you don't make the top 10, everyone should at least get from 10th to 15th for at least $5,000 for showing up and coming to the show. So,
if the owner did that though, pay everybody, at least, I think his show would take over.
There's always less competitors at the Arnold too, so it'd be, you know.
Because I think the Open is probably the smallest class is the Open. Yeah. Classic got a big class, and
no 212.
The women, no, ain't no 212. The women, what is it?
Physique. Physique. They took physique out of there.
Yeah, it's bikini got the most women.
Yeah.
So there's just bikini, I think, at the Arnold.
Yeah.
They're not having wellness, or.
Oh well, maybe there is wellness, but there used to be physique, and they took it out, and they shouldn't have. But
yeah, because Wings of Strength got all
physique. Yeah, right. Yeah, which is good bodybuilding, I find, if you're into bodybuilding.
I honestly don't know. I like the fact that there's less classes at the Arnold because it makes for a proper length of a show for the audience and for the athletes, for that matter.
Well, if then they can put 212 guys in with the open, I think that's as long as they inject a couple. Well, Claritas in there.
The Arnold should have the 212 class. I think, I think it should have the 212 class. I think it was a mistake to take it out.
Mm-hmm. They took it out 2018.
Yeah, I had a big thing. I remember I did a big thing about that. A man, did Brian Powers at Randy Arnold go off at me? Oh, we had the biggest fucking argument. He was calling me an asshole, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Blah blah blah. And last year when I finally saw him, he was actually nice to me. So I said, I saw him in person. I said, "Oh, we're going to start the argument again." He's like,
I love to do in the open class though. I love to do it. I see how I look like right after a show. Me at 2:30, I look good at 2:30.
Yeah.
So I really love to get on this stage probably about 2:30 right after a show.
What's your weight right now?
230.
You're fairly tall.
Ready to go now. Ready to go.
No, it's just you know how that rebound is right after that show. You put a little food in you, and I'll be looking good. But right now, hey, it's a good score right there. Yeah,
isn't that funny? Sometimes you can be at a body weight, like you said, you diet down, you come back to 230, you look great. But then sometimes now, the body weight I'm at now, sometimes I'm like, fuck, I competed at this weight. Now I look like shit, but yet once I was fucking ripped at this weight, what the fuck happened? Yeah. like I've replaced muscle with fat. What the fuck?
I got that dad bar going on right now.
Like I said, I look good in clothes because all you can see is the arms, the forearms, and the calves. When I take the shirt off, there's the love handles, the fucking fat rolls.
That's how people be on me at the gym, man. You look good.
Yeah. Exactly.
The outline, you don't see what's up there.
It's the outline.
Exactly. That's what I say. It's a fucking mess under here.
Yeah. I'm talking about stuff hanging everywhere. Yeah, I put that waist train on too, so it make everything look.
Yeah.
I keep that hood on so they can't see.
I used to wear that with the Velcro, but then sitting down, I'd hear start coming undone.
What was that?
All fucking just pops open.
Pop a button.
Yo, Rolly Winkler.
Yes, Rolly, 2018, he wore that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Did him wonders.
Well, he did a lot of other things too. He did a lot of things, so who knows what.
I remember back in the day, guys used to get the Fimer Mucase. Remember the Fimer Mucase cream? Used to be a cream from France or somewhere. It's like to help burn fat. They get I think you can Google it, Fimer Mucase. You can still get it. And they put heaps of that, and then they'll just wrap their body with fucking cling wrap.
I remember Frank Zane used to do. Frank Zane, there was a couple pictures of him. He has looks like saran wrap over him or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think Flex Wheeler did that a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think Flex did it a few times and said it worked. Flex, yeah.
Remember Serge Nubret used to sit out in the cold, and he said he'd freeze the last little bit of fat off him.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if that worked or not. But.
Well, fucking Ken's if he's doing that, it doesn't fucking work. Obviously, you've been sitting in the cold. Look at the fat gun. He's fatter than me. Come on.
It's not fucking working yet.
No, you're looking up there. That side chest pose you put, Kenson. Looking.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Like you said, you got to practically preach it.
Yeah, I saw the Synthol you're putting in there. I saw the lump. I saw the injection site.
It did look a little bit big.
Fair game.
Like got some size on him right here, though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it did look a little bit big. Questionable.
Exactly. Bit suspicious there. Don't want to say anything. But
You on the Turk?
I think he's jimmying the arms up.
Now I'm really going to end up on somebody else's fucking video.
Yeah.
Be a natty.
I'm going to report.
They're going to blow you up and see you look at your arms.
The accusations continue.
I'm going to send your photo to Nick Trigilli to do a recap of your fucking fried chicken. Nick's going
I'll have to do it.
You said what?
They said something about you, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they got me a few times.
They're always getting Tonio. Man, it really is like the shit that you get for that is I saw what you said on one of Even Bodybuilding's posts though, where you were like, look, whatever test it is, I'll do it right now. And if it comes back and I don't have any Synthol, shut down your fucking channel. I was like, yes.
Needless to say, he didn't take that bet.
But then they just say, oh, he knows how to beat the test. Oh, he knew it. Someone did the test for him who's a friend. It's like, you can never fucking win with these people, no matter what you do. It'll be like, oh, he just had done something and did this. It's like, I did that once about when I was in the off season, not taking any drugs. I'd do a drug test. Oh, you just know how to beat the drug test. You'll stop taking it before this. You'll stop. That's like, you can't win with these idiots. So it's like, fuck it. Believe what you want.
Yeah.
You can't win.
No, look, I am doing Synthol. Fuck it. I'll own it. I don't give a shit.
We knew it.
Yeah, that's definitely going on in another video.
Yeah. Somebody's watching it now and say, I fucking knew it.
Come on. He admitted to it. They're just going to snip that bit there.
There, snip this. I'm a 5'7", 30-year-old, 190-pound natural. Okay, I've been training for 20 years. Get your ass
older than
in
30.
37. I said 37.
I thought you said 30. I thought you just said 30.
I could pass for 30. Okay,
I
get 30 all the time.
40. Pushing 40.
I'm not there yet. I get 30 all the time, motherfucker. Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah, there. Snip that. Done. I've been doing this for 20 years. You know, I've been doing this for 20 years.
20 years. Wasted.
Look, I'm not.
Only joking. You're looking good. Keep it up. He's doing another 20. He's doing another 20. Live long. Live long and prosper.
Hosting your own show now.
I don't want to discourage you, but keep going. Keep the dream alive.
Well, Lee,
make Kenseth great again. Make Kenseth great again for another 20.
Look, it's no problem. I'll just quit now, and then I've only wasted half of the time that you've wasted.
See, you got to be smarter than me. I'm trying to give you tips.
25 to get half the.
Quit while you're ahead. I'm trying to say. Quit while you're ahead. Just enjoy the diving under the ocean and enjoy the sea life. Just
And when you're not, you're in the water in your backyard too.
Yeah.
I know, right? Fuck. Yeah. I know.
What are you wasting your time going in the gym for, you lunatic? Get a grip. You got a great job.
I started giving me one of those cold plunges too, though. When I seen you in there, I started giving one. I'm like, nah, I just run some cold water in my tub. I'm good.
run the shower a little bit cold. That's
because I don't think I can take that like that. That's nah.
I just put an ice cube in my mouth. That's all I do.
Hold on to one as long as you can hold on to it for.
Got to spit it out. It's too cold.
Yeah, same thing.
It is exactly. I get a Dairy Queen soft serve, and that's like a cold plunge to me. I get like brain freeze. I'm like, oh, that feels good.
You eat too fast. It's going right there.
Yeah, brain freeze.
Same thing as a cold plunge, but tastes better.
No, I didn't you guys see my video? I was wearing a hat. Like, I was fine.
I didn't see you wearing a hat.
Yeah, I was wearing a hat. It was a fucking snowstorm. I had to at least wear a hat. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, you're in a snowstorm sitting in cold water. You got to have a hat on, of course. Why didn't you just throw electric? Why didn't you just put an electric heater in the water with you too to warm up the fucking water?
Look, I put a hat on when I get in the sauna though.
Should have had a little stemware glass with some champagne in it, sipping away at some champagne.
I should, man. I should.
It's like when I go past the beach. I went past the beach the other day. It was raining, and guys would have their surfboards. And they're going, I said, oh, fuck, you're going to go in the water. I said, it's going to rain, you'll get wet. And they look at me like, what? Like, they couldn't quite concept that I said, you're going to get wet because of the rain, and they're going in the ocean. They're like, huh, what?
Oh, he told a joke.
No, what's that mean?
I'll tell you, look, if any of you do try it, it won't be anywhere near, well, for Mark, it would be no problem. You're just right down the road. But when I went out the other day, I had to break like, it was 2 or 3 inches of ice that I had to break out of the top of it. And then when I stood in the fucking thing, there was actually ice formed on the bottom. So I almost slipped when I got into the damn thing too. I was like, come on, man. Like, really?
Why get in it? Why don't you just lay in your yard naked and make a snow angel, you fuckwit? Just lay in the snow. Look at me.
Always ends up with horns on it. Turns into a snow devil.
You don't need to go in the bath if it's fucking snowing. If the ground is ice, just lay on the fucking ground.
Now, see, that just shows your inexperience. It's not the same.
I guess
it's not the same.
I'm not up on this ice sponge bullshit.
No, you're not.
Oh, it's
no,
pretty cold out there right now,
It's cold out here right now.
I could have been Mr. If I had ice sponges back in the day, I could have been Mr. Olympia. I missed out. Fuck.
See, it's not too late. You got your pro card back. It's not too late.
Oh, it's too late.
Masters.
No, the Masters, yeah.
Masters.
It's still hope now.
You and Sean Ray.
That's a big hope.
Sean Ray make a comeback. You guys go at it.
When Robert Robinson, everybody came back for that Masters Olympia that year.
Yeah, 94 Masters. He beat Lou. He beat Lou. Boyer Cole was back.
Poor Louis. Louis thought he had the shoe in there, didn't he? And Robbie turned up and he fucking lost it. Poor Louis.
They say when they handed the check to Robbie, he said it was signed for Lou Ferrigno because they were so sure he was going to win.
Oh wow.
That's what Robbie said.
And look at
what are they doing the next Masters? When's the next one?
Vince won 5, didn't he?
Next year.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be this year. There'll be one this year, won't it?
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's this year. My bad. Yeah, August.
Okay.
Because Kamal won last year, right?
Yeah, he won the Open.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Because yeah, because Phil Clayhar's planning on doing it.
Phil got 3rd.
Yeah, Phil's coming back.
Max. Yeah, Phil said he's coming back.
I'd like to see Phil win it.
Yeah,
Me too.
Phil got a good chance to win. I think Fred doing it too, though.
Smalls?
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah. Jeez, he's no spring chicken.
Right.
Wow. He was Masters years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. No, I'd like to see Brandon Curry do it.
He's
not going.
Yeah. Former Mr. Olympia. I don't know.
He's not going to.
A lot of people sleeping on Brandon for this honor. I seen Brandon, and man,
we forgot about Curry when we were naming the guys.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him look like this.
You've seen him recently?
Yeah, I trained with him, so, and I'm talking about, I'm looking at him, man. Listen, they sleeping on him.
How's he gonna do? Where's he gonna place?
God, I don't think he placing outside the top 5.
No?
Okay.
I don't think he placing outside the top 5. Like the way he look right now, yeah, I'm hams, glutes, back, legs. Me and him did legs together. So I'm looking at his legs, and this, like, I see his check-in pictures he showed me early in the morning, and the man look good.
Okay.
I always like to see that when someone comes out, like, because we know Brandon's deadly, so I always like to see when people don't really have him in the mix and he turns up and people go, holy fuck.
That is, Cinderella stories. I love that.
But then again, you got Kenseth. Kenseth has Carlos Jr. beating him, so.
Well, that would be kind of similar because nobody really sees him into the mix either. And if he did, that would be cool.
Thank you, Mark. You're right.
I think
that's what's going to happen.
Both of them out of the top 5. But it's just because I expect Clarita to knock everybody's socks off.
Well, conditioning wise, I think he's gonna stand out from conditioning and be like a standout.
Yeah, but we got to remember that it's a bodybuilding show.
That's true. There's some size out there. There's some size.
So he got to deal with a lot of muscle on that stage, and this ain't that other show. You know what I'm saying? These boys,
man. A guy like Akeem Williams, a guy like Akeem with those big wheels.
I give Sean the hope, because I remember back in my day when I used to stand in the open.
Only a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, just a few months back. It wasn't that long ago.
It didn't seem that long ago.
I think the Wright brothers just invented the plane when I did my first show.
Orville just went flying through the air.
Yeah. Henry just made the T model Ford back when I was competing. Yeah, the good old days.
Well, I still say you're coming back, man. I still say you're coming back. Why else would you get your pro card?
You never know.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
Masters.
There.
I can see
that's going to be another. That's going to be another clip now. Lee Priest confirms he's coming back.
20, yeah. That'll be 20. If I do, it'll be like 2028 when I'm 56. That'll be when I come back. Because like I said, I need at least a year and a half of stem cells, a year and a half of growth hormone just to get shit back in order.
And now a year and a half of cold plunges too.
With your genetics, though, you do it half the time.
Now, I was going to do fucking bikini, but Trump's competing women's sports anymore. I'm fucked.
You do well.
I was coming back in physique or something. I could have done wellness, but now Trump's fucked it for me. Can't even do that.
You gotta stick to the mid category
there. Hey, Bo, I just noticed your name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
He has the OnlyFans.
Customized. I bet you.
I told you don't say that out loud, man.
The name gives it away, bro.
You don't know it's him. He just wears the Batman suit naked with the and that's it.
I could tell.
I had to get on there and come up.
I could tell it's him. We could all.
I was going to do OnlyFans, but I figured if I wore a mask, all my tattoos would still give it away, so I'd be fucked anyway.
That's me though. Look, my sister told me to talk about. She gonna tell me you need to do OnlyFans so you can make all of us rich. I'm like, you in the wrong sport anyway.
Put the link in the description.
Oh, no, I'm gonna write it on the tissue and hold it up.
You could just like wear a police suit and go around, pretend it's a baton and beat people with it.
Look, now imagine what my DM gonna look like on Instagram after this right now. Everybody gonna be talking about some city. It already look like that now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like that. And I was gonna say this wasn't the thing that changed that. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, I get that every day.
You must, eh? Yeah, no. God forbid you keep your self-respect.
It'll do no good. Like I can post something with the joggers on, and people still gonna come in.
And they'll pay.
Is it all balls or what? I'll be like, man, that people crazy.
Oh the internet never always wins.
It's like sometimes I don't even come in. I delete most of this stuff. Let me get this stuff out. Then
you have to.
You got to. But my people on Instagram, my people crazy on Instagram. If somebody say something, they get at them. And I'm talking about, and they'll keep going. My folks on Instagram, they do not let up. They'll give you a hard time on that.
Well, poor thing about Bo is Bo's like training his ass off. He's got fucking good arms. He's training his arms. He does a bicep shot, and no one's talking about his biceps. They're like, "What the fuck's that down there?" Like, what about my fucking arms I'm posing? It's like
they don't see my arm. They just look straight. My arms exactly. Way up good. Like I don't see chest development. I got good ass. Look, I get that nice color, nice color trunks, a nice color bikini. Man, look, I don't want no bikinis.
Can't see the forest for the trees. for the tree anyway.
Man, look.
I was like, hey, I'm a nice guy too,
Respect me for my mind.
I'm gonna tell you, like one time, I posted a picture and I put the little square in front of me one time.
Uh-huh.
That thing got like 90 views. I posted another one. It is on my page right now. I got like 2.2 million views on it. I'm like,
them fucking perverted bastards out there.
I don't even know what it is. I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
holy shit!
I say, work to your strengths. If you got it, fucking use it. I say,
work to your strengths. Yeah,
I'm right. Yeah, hope your Instagram's monetized.
I had to learn how to do that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Dude, how do you monetize Instagram? Someone will have to tell me.
I don't know.
Oh, you just go. You just go into your settings and you click monetization and it starts the process for you.
I get that many warnings on Instagram. They'll probably ban me anyway. I got another one last week.
Yeah, you've been banned a couple of times.
Like they'll do some of my posts and stuff like that. They'll tell why it don't meet the criteria, but then you on there hit, you want a review, and it'll come back that you now be able to monetize. I'm like, y'all just stop me from 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Likes or whatever viewers on there. So now, like Instagram, you got to watch this stuff though. But you can get it. You can monetize your own.
Yeah, well, YouTube demonetized me for a while because I'd take like videos of myself and use videos that I made and just put them on my YouTube. But then you know how those people do those motivational videos? They would take my videos and put them together to some music, whoever does those motivational ones. I'd see it and go, oh, that's pretty good. I'll share it on my page. And because I shared their video on my page, they said it's copyright. And for 6 months, I couldn't make money on YouTube because I was using other people's videos. But I'm like, wait a minute. They're using my videos to make their video. And just because I liked it and shared it, I got in trouble. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's messed up.
Bullshit is what that is.
I had to go through my whole YouTube and delete any video that anyone made of me using my own videos.
Tonio, your stuff monetized?
Yeah, I believe Instagram is. YouTube not yet.
Oh, you need to go and do it then.
Yeah, you have to like meet certain, views or following subscriber count or something like that.
I think it's like 10,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't post enough on there.
The way that it works is it's within 12 months you have to hit, I think it's only 500 subscribers now. It used to be 1,000 when I got monetized. You have to hit it's either 500 to 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 5,000 watch time hours, and has to be within a period of 12 months.
Okay, so I'm probably around there actually.
Oh, you could pull that off easy.
Yeah.
I was like, I just don't promote it enough, but I'll get on it.
I'm the same. I haven't used my YouTube channel for probably 7 months. I forget I have it. I never go on there.
Don't worry, Lee. I'm gonna start stealing your videos and put my face on your videos and make some money.
I'm gonna put my face on yours and I'll make even more money.
Yeah.
I'm glad
disappoint
you guys
a lot
share.
of people though when they meet you in real life.
Like, what's Lee got hiding down under? I'm gonna call it
down under. Yeah.
Down under with Lee Priest. Crikey, look at that cock. That's amazing. Crikey, you don't see something like that. It's a deadly snake.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get look. It ain't gonna never get old because everybody got something different to say.
Mm-hmm.
I done been asked if it sucks or what you got a can open. I'm like, come on now, you could have came.
Yeah, I'm just carrying my can of pie filling in my pants in case I get hungry.
That'd be another level of dedication if you were doing that for the last 30 fucking years, man.
Then I got a
like, come on.
I'm talking about what you done had, sir. I'm like, check this old picture out. I got an old picture when I was like 250 pounds. I posted on that. I'm like, same person, same body, this powerlifter looking. And them folks still, oh man, you got so you had. I'm like, people crazy.
That we know for fucking sure. Look, gentlemen, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. We'll reconvene at some point here in the near future. But I appreciate all you joining me as always. Tonio, good luck with the show coming up. Bo, looking forward to what you've got, coming up here for the next season. Really looking forward to that.
We look forward to seeing your predictions at the Arnold Kenseth with Derek being taken down by Carlos.
I look forward to being absolutely correct and everybody coming back and apologizing.
I look forward to seeing you sitting in the ice bath with your Synthol arms.
Do they float?
I'm going to go do it right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. All right. Thanks, boys. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.